Hi, my name is Natalie, and I'm a therapist with Blomquist Hill. Recently, I was talking to someone who was wondering why therapists are so focused on things like deep breathing, mindfulness, meditation, yoga as tools to help with anxiety, depression, and other life stress. And then they said that they really prefer more science-based, evidence-based practices to help deal with anxiety and depression. Which in therapy, as therapists, we have lots of tools and different treatment modalities we can use to help find something that resonates with you as you're working through whatever brings you into therapy. However, I think it's also important to remember that tools like mindfulness, meditation, and deep breathing are evidence-based, science-backed research tools that have been shown to be really effective in helping with anxiety and depression. And the reason why they are helpful has everything to do with our nervous system. Our body, the central nervous system has the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system. Each play a different role in helping our body do what it needs to do. The sympathetic nervous system sends information throughout the body, and it can activate fight or flight when we're in a moment of stress. That can be really helpful if, say, we are on a hike in the mountains and run into a mountain lion. Our body activates fight or flight, so we can either fight or run really fast. And when that is activated, our heart maybe starts to pound a little more quickly. Our thoughts are running a little bit faster. We can think a little bit more clearly. Our digestive system slows down. Maybe we get a burst of adrenaline, so maybe our body starts to shake because we've got a lot of extra energy that our body can use at the time. And that can be really beneficial when we have a stressful situation we need to navigate. The challenge comes if we live in that state for too long. It can take a toll on our body. It can wear us out and it can lead to more anxiety and depression. And sometimes our body gets confused and triggers that fight or flight system when we're not under a real actual physical threat. And so we need to do tools to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is what we also call the rest and digest. The parasympathetic nervous system kicks in often at night while we're sleeping to heal our body from the stress we've encountered throughout the day. But as you can imagine, if we're going through a lot of anxiety, stress, or depression, we might need to activate that parasympathetic nervous system more frequently throughout the day. And that can really help decrease and calm the stress that we're experiencing. So that is where deep breathing, yoga, meditation, and mindfulness come in. Those are things that are tools that when used properly, send a signal to the brain to say, maybe I'm not under as much stress as I think, or in as much danger as my body is reacting, and I can slow things down. So, for example, we take deep breathing. When we take a deep breath in and exhale longer than we inhale, that slows down the nervous system, the sympathetic nervous system, and activates the parasympathetic rest and digest. So it can send the signal to the brain that we can relax, we can calm down, and we can maybe get into a less stressful place. When doing deep breathing, the goal is there's lots of different ways you can do it, but the goal is that we want to focus on is how do we exhale longer than we inhale. That longer exhale, again, sends that signal to the brain that we're safe, it's okay, and we can relax. Tools like mindfulness and meditation and yoga often focus on deep breathing as well, which in turn have a positive impact in calming the nervous system down, giving our brain and body a little bit of a reset and respite from the stress we're experiencing throughout the day, and can help us move forward. So when your therapist asks you to take a deep breath, that's often why. It has a biological tool to help calm our nervous system, help give us refocus and give us the energy that we need to not be in such a stress place all the time.